What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another weekly guild stats video for SimpleMMO. That's right, it's my second favorite time of the week, first being the stream day, but today we'll be covering 19 through 26 November for all things guild data. So without further ado, let's hop in the guild details here, right? So let's focus on the newly active guilds. In total, we have 8 newly active guilds, all pretty much brand new this past week, and 2 of them are actually pretty important here. We have XCD and we have Necromancer's Den. Now, I want to talk about these two for a second. XCD, pretty impressive, 128. Lemon Lime knows how to recruit. Here's the interesting thing, though. Went and looked at their description because I was like, what is XCD? I don't understand. I still don't understand what it stands for, if it means anything, but what I did catch is that there's a guild lottery, which is kind of iffy, and if you know us at Couch Cat, we don't like gambling in general in SimpleMMO. It doesn't lead to a good time, so there's a guild lottery, kind of helps with the donations for the guild bank, which cool. I could see, something good there. But then we also have a legitimate casino that they're running in their Discord, in their guild Discord, for a guild casino. And honestly, like I said, we're against that type of stuff. I don't understand why SimpleMMO players just really love to gamble for whatever reason. Because there's so many times where they pop up. There comes issues with the players. There comes issues with gambling and giving over gold, and then it implodes, or mods have to get involved when they shouldn't have to deal with something outside of the purview of the actual game itself. So be careful of that stuff, but good on Lemon Lime for getting the member count that high. And then Necromancer's Den, I just think it's a cool name. It's a cool theme, right? Necromancers. Bone Shaft, great name. The Necromancer right there. Props to them for being able to recruit as well as they've done. Now let's go over to the deleted guilds. Now, it's a sad day, a very, very sad day. 4 deleted guilds. 4 guilds have gone to heaven. It is what it is. It's a cycle of life when SimpleMMO's cycle of a guild life, But out of the 4, we had a total of 2 going over the Rain Factory. So Rain Factory is just an awesome job at killing off those low-level guilds and absorbing their guild leaders. I'm just kidding, Rain Factory. Regardless, those are the deleted guilds for this week. Now, that's all the details we have for the guilds. Let's actually go into the dashboard that we all know and love. Again, 19th through 26th November of 2023, which happens to be this year. That's why it's labeled that way. Enough of that. Let's talk about the first row here. 688 total active guilds. That's good. 83 weekly active guilds, which is good. However, it's not the 90 plus weekly active guilds that we've seen in the past few weeks after the Halloween event occurred. It is better than the 60 to 70 guild number that we've seen for weekly active guilds in the past. So don't get me wrong, it's not something to be worried about. It's not like it dropped off into like only 20 guilds are active this week or whatever, so nothing crazy. It's a fluctuation. Cycle of the guild life, right? We just talked about that. Fluctuation. It is what it is. Love to see it progressively get higher, but seasonal events create seasonal fluctuations in the player base, and so it all makes sense. Nothing to fret, nothing to tell your mom about, I guess. I don't know why you're telling your mom, whatever. Anyways, 369 PvE only guilds, 319 PvP enabled guilds. So that's a breakdown for the guilds. Let's go into the top 10 PvP. Babel on top, TSL in second, Forest in third. Classic as can be. Though this past week, TSL almost caught up to Babel. And TSL does a great job, but not because they grinded out harder, but because Babel seemed to have slowed down a little bit, whether it's because of the holidays in the United States or whatever it may be. Babel slowed down. They're not in the 20 plus million that they've been consistently in. Granted, it's like 5 mil less, so it's not really a slowdown, but still, it's enough to make first and second place closer. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Otherwise, the rest of the leaderboard for top 10 PvP, all fairly the same. Nothing too crazy. It is the usual group now. So let's move over to the PvE side of the house. Top 10 PvE, Genesis on top, Coven in second, Makamon in third, and Nightmare Rats in fourth. And then we have the rest of the usual suspects. But again, new regime still reigning on top. The Titans tried to break into that top portion there as the old regime, but it weren't successful. Maybe next week, probably not, based off of the gap that we see between Nightmare Rats and the Titans. But that's the PvE side of the house. Nothing too crazy, pretty standard, just like the PvP. We're kind of hitting that consistency between these guilds now. So I probably is going to take like a brand new guild to pop out and just bomb rush and grind real hard for a week for the leaderboards on either side to get to a point where they shake up again, like Old Salts did for PvP, or this new regime did for PvE. Enough about that. that concludes the weekly guild stats for 19 through 26 November. I appreciate you listening to this video or watching it, whatever it may be, whatever you prefer. But if you did like it, please leave a like down below. If you keep coming back for more of these, because we produce them every week on Wednesdays normally, please hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified when the next one drops next week. And if you love data and you love talking about it, or if you want to just simply trash talk the other guilds, leave a comment down below. And we'll see you till next time.